So everything we do, we try to look through the lens of a buyer. What would a buyer of a business see? We try to frame that in terms of how can a business owner run their business better to increase the value of their business. And I think some really good examples of this come from some of the work that we've done for buyers and helping them buy other companies. There was a time we were working with a buyer to help them buy a company. It was a company on the West Coast, and it was, I think, about 30, 40 employees. And there was one particular salesperson that generated about 40% of the revenue of this company. And the owner of the company was presenting that to us as he was touting this, as look at this great talent that we have. Look at this guy, how much he can perform, and you'll get him if you buy this business, he'll work for you. We really struggled with that because we were so concerned about what would happen if this guy leaves. What would that do to the business? And so because of that, we weren't able to come up with a really high valuation. We came up with what we thought was a fair valuation. The owner, though, was so insulted by the number. He thought our number was so low it insulted him. And he told us pretty much to go away. And we did. And he reapproached us about a year later. And in that year, that top salesperson had actually left the business and gone and competed with the owner of the business and just set off a domino effect that caused the business to severely deteriorate. And so we ended up actually making a deal with the owner of the business, but unfortunately at that time it was a fraction of I think the check that would have been written in the first round was in the millions of dollars, and the check that was actually written at the end after this salesperson, which was such a risk to the organization, had actually made that risk a reality and left. The check that was written was something like $150,000, just a severe change in the value of the business. So I think that's a really good example of things that business owners should be looking out for as they're trying to de-risk their business and things to and really increase the value of what they have.